down then. Get down. On it. Being attacked by dogs. Get down. Get down. No? Okay. So, here we are. The end of week 18 and the start of week 19. And considering I was travelling last week, it was a pretty successful week, I thought. Luckily, my hotel had a really nice park just opposite it, which turned out to be even better than I was expecting, because I managed some urban trail running in the centre of Athens. How's that? So last week, what happened then? So Monday, I managed to get some time on feet walking on the Monday, which was pretty good. So there was about 6k done on the Monday morning. Monday afternoon. I did it Monday afternoon, I think it was, before I went out. Yeah, Monday afternoon. That was pretty good. I started doing some eccentric plyometric stuff as well on the Monday, which was good. I realised I need to start doing that, so I added some of that in as well on the Monday. I was quite successful. Tuesday then, as I said, I found this park opposite my hotel, and I managed to do a 10.5k tempo run. I think it was supposed to be 11, but it turned out to be about 10.5. That was pretty good. That was even better than I was expecting, because as it turns out, the first 5k, I set myself a new 5k PB. I was gobsmacked by that, which was pretty impressive in my book. There was no intention to, but I did. So there we go. Wednesday then, usual full body and core strength training. The gym, or within reason, the gym in the hotel was okay. I had to use dumbbells instead of kettlebells, so I did pretty much everything apart from the kettlebell swing. I think trying to do a kettlebell swing with a dumbbell is probably asking for trouble. So I left that one out, but I did the rest. The whole routine was done on the rest of it, which was pretty good. That was okay. And then the Thursday again, so it was supposed to be a 12k easy run on the Thursday, so I went back to that park, and what I'd realised from earlier in the week was it was some pretty good urban trail running, and there was a serious bit of hill climbing at the one end of the park. So instead of doing a 12k easy run, I turned it into an 8k hill run. A few laps of the park, 3 laps of the hilly section at the end, plus a few laps of the main park itself. It was really good. I got some good elevation out of that, 200 odd meters of elevation in fact, I was pleased with that, really good. Friday then, I actually flew back from Athens to Abu Dhabi on Friday, so even though I was supposed to have done some time on feet walking, and to be honest, I probably could have in the evening, I didn't do anything at all. By the time I got home, the flight was late. By the time I got back, I didn't do anything. That saw us on Saturday then with the long run day. Now this week's long run was a 31k run, so I was going to do race simulation, which would have been start line to CP3. So, but by the time Saturday came around, I had to go at some errands to run, collect the dogs from the kennels and one thing and another. So I didn't do it Saturday. I actually postponed it and did it Sunday. So Sunday, instead of doing an easy run on Sunday, I actually spent nearly 6 hours, 5 hours 50 minutes I think it was, or 5 hours 48 minutes or something on the treadmill. Mind numbing, that is. If that doesn't build mental resilience, I really don't know what does. So anyway, I did the 31k. I sort of treated each section as well as you would in a race. I think I probably spent too much time at my so-called aid stations. I don't think I'll be spending 10 minutes at an aid station during the race. 5 minutes will be more than enough. Actually, even that probably, because between the first CP1 and CP2, you know what, that's only 12k in. I'll be filling my bottles, going straight back out. Maybe CP2 and CP3, 5 minutes or so. But again, CP3 and CP4, I don't really need that much time with them. So I think I could probably save some time there. But anyway, that was a good run on Sunday, 31k. It's just mind-numbing. Doing 31k on a treadmill is horrendously mind-numbing. It really is. So the numbers on the doors for last week, as I already said, just over 6k of walking, about an hour and 10 minutes with 110 meters of elevation gain. That park, like I said, it was a good hill at the end of the park. So running, it was just under 50k of running. 8 hours worth, and the advantage of doing this race simulation with my treadmill is I've got 1,677 meters of elevation gain. So the total from last week was about just under 56k. 9 hours 11 minutes something, and 1777 meters of elevation gain, which is probably my best week so far for elevation gain, I think. Total time on feet then, at the moment we're just under 837 meters, 837 kilometers of running, or running, walking, cycling. Just broke through the 100 hours, and we've now got 10,993 meters of elevation gain. So that's pretty good now, into 5 figures with that. I'm impressed with that. My plan then for the coming week, although I am using Runner as a guide, I'm not sticking to it 100%. Although I did put the stuff in it originally, and then because I didn't quite get all my distances in last week, it's recalculated a lot of it. Originally I had a 6.8k, well, Monday is a rest day, so we do time on feet walking on Monday today. Although I might give that a miss, to be honest. I might just do some normal rather than some hilly stuff. Tomorrow, it's supposed to be a 6.8k hill run originally, and now Runner's recalculated, it's only a 5k hill repeat, which is fine. Wednesday, the usual full body and core strength training, and then Thursday again, it was in the plan for a 7.5k easy run, but it's recalculated it now and it's come back as a 5k easy run. Friday then, again, we're back on a rest day and some time on feet walking, which I might just do just some normal flat walking rather than hill stuff, because Saturday it's now got me, and I think this will probably be the longest run completely in the whole program. It's got me doing full marathon distance, 42.2k, which I think it works out about 80% of the total distance. I don't intend doing it in one hit. I'm going to go down to the National Exhibition Centre, because the summer sports stuff is on there now, and we now have a indoor 1400 metre running track there for the next couple of months, which is really good. So at the moment I'm looking to do it in 4 stages, but I might do a half marathon distance straight off and then split the last 2 in 2 as well. So we'll see. I'll see how I get on Saturday, basically. Sunday then, if I feel like it, I might do a 5k easy run on the treadmill. Although depending on the weather, I would like to get out on the bike again. So if I do that, I'll get out and do maybe 20 odd k of round. I might get out with a diet actually. Do 22k, 2 laps around there, see how it gets on. So that's where we are. I'm pretty happy with the way things are going. I was pretty happy with the long run yesterday, that 31k. I do have a little bit of I think it's more of an ache than anything in my calf from yesterday. I don't think it's a problem. My tendon that was hurting seems to have, since I've started doing a lot more strength training and the eccentric work, it seems to be rectifying itself. So I think basically it was just, it wasn't built, I didn't have enough muscle build up there. I think that's all it's come down to. So I know I'm terrible for doing strength training, but I actually think I needed to be doing a lot more of it. So it's lessons learned there. Going forward, I will be doing a lot more strength training. So that's where we are, week 18, end of week 18 and going into week 19. So I'm pretty happy with that so far. Not far now. I think I head on leave in about 5 weeks time, and I think I'm home 10 days before the race, so I will get some proper mountain stuff in that 10 days as well. Although, only just, because I'll be in the tapering by then. So, anyway, see you next week.